I found it hard to control sometimes. Like, depending on how you landed on a surface, it felt difficult, like, harder to turn while you're riding the yo-yo. But other times, it was easy to while you were riding your yo-yo. I mean, the fastest way to travel is not by just running. Like, there's a dash ability that you have. No, Penny's Big Breakaway is on PC as well. The other thing is I didn't feel intrigued by, like, the level design was fine, but I wasn't overall like, wow, the level design is really, really great in this game. It just felt okay. There were definitely some cool power-ups in the game that made it better, but the, like, 3D platformers never really have a story, so I'm not gonna judge the game based on that either. Because, like, yeah. But it did have a couple, like, fun boss fights that increased the game. But I'd say overall, probably, like, if I were to rate it, I'd be like a 6.5-ish out of 10. Okay. The run. Like a 6.5 out of 10, probably. Maybe a 7. Better than Clive and Wrench? No. I'd say Clive and Wrench is better. I think Clive and Wrench, like, I think Clive and Wrench was like a solid 7 to 7.5 for me. I think Clive and Wrench is a much better game than Penny's Big Breakaway. I'd say the boss fights in Penny's Big Breakaway are better than Clive and Wrench, but the level design in Clive and Wrench is far superior to Penny's Big Breakaway. I think I was telling B-Hill, though, when I first played through Clive and Wrench, there was some, like, quality of life and just, like, technical things that if those got fixed, I could easily see myself rating it more of an 8 out of 10 than just, like, a 7 or 7.5. Oh, I still liked Clive and Wrench. I still think it's a really good game. But there were just some technical issues when I first played it. And I think the boss fights in Clive and Wrench were very lacking in terms of just, none of them were really that fun. Even the last boss fight, like, against Dr. Dankus or whatever his name was, just wasn't that fun. It was like, this is kind of lame for a final boss fight. Camera angle, sheesh. My fault. Yeah, the platforming ones were fun, but I think overall most of them were just kind of subpar. Again, I think the best part of the game was probably the level design. Like, I thought the level design was pretty good. I have played ukulele. I didn't beat it. I kind of gave up on it after a while. It didn't hold my attention very well. I think I got to, like, the snow world, and then I stopped. Thankfully, I bought it for, like, $5 or something, so it wasn't, like... That was sketchy. The next MMR is June 8, and for people in Europe, it'll trickle into the 9th. Like, Saturday the 8th. Got the casino level and gave up. Yeah, I don't know. I think the big thing that hurt ukulele was that it was trying too hard to be a successor to Banjo-Kazooie, and that, like, whether intentional or unintentional, that's just kind of how the game got labeled. As this is the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. I'm sure, like, if I were to go back and try ukulele again, I would probably play it all the way through and finish it. I did play ukulele in the impossible layer. That game was awful. Like, it was... I hate that game. I honestly hate that video game. I got it free on Epic. I hate that video game. It is a terrible Donkey Kong Country ripoff. I do not like that game at all. Yo, what's up, Two Spaces? What's up, Muppet Man? You guys are good? You liked Impossible Lair? Ugh. I did not like it. Like, I gave it like 4 levels. I gave it a fair shot, and I felt like it was just a bad Donkey Kong Country game. But I mean, I'm glad that you at least like this, yeah, like, I know you really like Donkey Kong Country, so it probably hit that Donkey Kong Country itch for you, I'm sure. It just wasn't for me, that's all. Runs are okay at best, not anything special. I like Donkey Kong Country. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, but I've played like Donkey Kong Country 1. I've played like the Donkey Kong Land games on Game Boy. Like, I really like those. I played Tropical Freeze. I think Tropical Freeze is really, really good. I think the Donkey Kong Country series is really good. Like, I've got Donkey Kong Land 2 and 3 on Game Boy yet that I could pop into a Game Boy and play. Honestly, Tropical Freeze is my personal favorite of the like Donkey Kong Country / Land games, but I haven't played all of the Donkey Kong Country games. I played Donkey Konga. I love Donkey Konga. No, I never played Jungle Beat. I think one of the times I played Donkey Konga, I was at a local gaming shop, and they just had like a pair of bongos. And I think when I walked in, the guy was playing Donkey Konga. And we just played some Donkey Konga in the store. I was like, heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Izzy, Donkey Konga speedruns when? Donkey Kong Jr. Math on the NES? No, I did not play Donkey Kong Jr. Math. I played Donkey Kong Jr. That was a fun game. It's a lot like the original Donkey Kong, but with Donkey Kong Jr. instead. Honestly, I still like playing the original Donkey Kong arcade game. That game's fun. I would just love more Donkey Kong in my life. Like, I think Donkey Kong is such an underutilized Nintendo character. When are we getting a new 3D platforming Donkey Kong game in the DK64 style? I ask you, Nintendo, please, I beg of thee. If you love me, give me a 3D Donkey Kong game. Dude, DK64, one of the best 3D platformers on the N64. Underrated as crud. I feel like that game gets way too hated on. Everyone's like, oh, there's too many collectibles in the game. Oh. It's like, well, it's a freaking collectathon. There's 5 different Kongs. What do you expect? DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Yo, he's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK. Donkey Kong. Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. He's the leader of Korea. He's got diarrhea. Dude, the DK rap used to be one of my favorite songs. I've still got a DK64 cart too. Nice. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. Lanky Kong, my favorite Kong of the bunch. Best moveset. The grape, bazooka, bazooka, zooka, bubblegum, bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Poor Chunky. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong's one hell of a guy. Come on, Cranky, take it to the bridge. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple shells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple shells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. That was not a good Buzz video game. Hitting right there. Whoops. What a good start to this level. Do I know the whole song? Probably. I think my favorite was the Lanky Kong part. This Kong has a funny face. Inflate himself just like a balloon. No. You don't want that. Bruh. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. Yo, what's up, Becca? I was definitely not singing the DK rap. I definitely was. That's because DK is so basic. You were honestly playing DK64 because you could play as someone other than DK. Oh, I do as well, Becca. Honestly, I think the biggest problem is outside of Diddy Kong, I think Lanky, Tiny, and Chunky are hidden behind, like, Rare as a company. I think they're, like, restricted there. Whereas, like, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and, like, Dixie Kong all belong to Nintendo. That's why in, like, the Donkey Kong, like, country and land games, you get Dixie Kong instead of Tiny. But I think Dixie Kong was also a thing before Tiny Kong. Which always confused the heck out of me. I was like, wait a minute. Dixie has one ponytail, Tiny has two. What the heck? I honestly did too, Spaghetti. Like, it was so confusing because it's like, they both have ponytails. They're both girls. What am I supposed to do with this information? I'm like 8 years old. Is it the same Kong or not? I'm surprised that worked. Because, like, boys are so weird. How did they not know the difference? All that to say is, yes, I do wish that we could see all the Kongs again in a game. Like, my wish would be for some sort of, like, Donkey Kong 64 sequel. Like, a direct sequel with all the Kongs coming back. Dang. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that level. It's a really fun level, though. If you do it right. Nice bonk. Oh my goodness, Invis Plats. That is a nutty strat that I will not do yet. The Bonnie's room part. That was close. Yeah, basically the end part of Bonnie's room. Just imagine doing that earlier and with no platforms below you. Golge. Yeah, Capri is really good at invis platforms. I mean, Capri is just nutty at this video game in general, but... Uh-oh. What? Yeah? Yeah! Alright, Izzy. Wait, Izzy, which is Woody number 1 or 2? One is Woody, okay. Buzz is 2. Here we go. I want Izzy to be proud of me. No, Izzy's not proud of me. Aw, Izzy's always been proud of me. Thank you. Easy video game. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Bark, bark. Nice, what happened? I did a cutscene skip. Or a cutscene overlap. Chicken. Nightbot must be tired of all the chickens. Oh no, oh there it is. I was like, my aiming reticle, where is it? Game on you, Nightbot. Oh man, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, dude. Yo, thank you all so much for the GGs, Capri, James, Muppet Man, Alexa Beth. Welcome in and thank you for the GGs. Rye, thanks for the GGs. Oh my gosh. What a weird run. What a super weird run. The middle part, not that great. The beginning, like 2 levels, and like the last 3 levels, pretty darn good. Yo, what's up, Andrew?